Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Hogarth's Global Astrology. Know your planets, know yourself, or know your nation, know yourself. And today, now, I'm going to talk about the solar eclipse, of course, which has happened today. Yeah. Now, you know, I've already done some videos on this, and the whole world and his wife, and every astrologer out there that has got even something vaguely close to YouTube is obviously predicting on this. Now, today, this is going to be more about for all the signs. So I'm going to whip through because I don't want to do overkill on this because it would technically, what did I do? I did a part 1 and a part 2, didn't I, when it came to the solar eclipse for countries. So technically, this is video 3. But I just want to kind of, let's just, you know, have a little heads up about what's going to be happening potentially for each sign. And also as well, thanks to everyone and all the comments and stuff and responding well to my rather kind of tricky message in my last video about America, yeah, and Joe Biden. So of course, yes, we still need to pray, hope for the best, yeah, outcome for Joe Biden, his family, and the administration, because my goodness, aren't there some challenges right now? But of course, we can see there are challenges around the whole world. And of course, America is not the only country in the world. We've seen there's stuff going on in Canada, you know, China, Mexico, Russia, all of these different kind of places. So there's an awful lot going on. Oh, my hair's quite fluffy today, but anyway, whatever. So just to go over some brief points. So we know, as I've said before, just to kind of discuss the whole Biden thing, because of course this is a very delicate time right now. We are living in very karmic times, and as we notice, things aren't going quite to plan. There seems to be some little kind of delays here and there when it comes to kind of justice for you know who, you know, that orange person. Not that justice can be rushed, but there's stuff going on. And if you remember in my video, do you remember I was looking at Joe Biden's chart and I was looking at what hidden enemies? Now, he's a Scorpio, yeah, as I said before, double Scorpio, Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio sun. So if this is the ascendant, this is the first house here, imagining Joe Biden's chart. That means the Libra here, this is Scorpio, Libra becomes the 12th house. And remember I said the 12th house deals with losses, but it deals with secrets, can deal with hidden enemies. And this is what I've been talking about, hidden enemies at home, things within, etc., all of this stuff. This is Jupiter's transit, aspecting Libra, Saturn's transit, aspecting Libra. Also as well, what is Libra about? Libra is about partnerships, contracts, agreements. Libra is also the law, deals with the law. But this is falling into Biden's 12th house. So there is something going on with the law that's not quite right. Yeah, there could be something hidden there. Now, I want everyone to maintain their optimism stuff, but we have been seeing what? Lawyers and judges, yeah, law, kind of reaching some interesting decisions recently. You know, as we've noticed, some defending Trump, and I think, what's his name? Gates has been getting a little help, you know, a certain, where's my, oh, I can't find the picture for him now that I like to use, but anyway, whatever. Oh, here we go, a certain someone here. So cheeky, but you know what, it to me, all of this in a way, it may as well be Angry Birds, you know, because everything is shooting in so many different directions. And remember what I said eclipses are unpredictable. They're unpredictable. So we know already, so Joe Biden would have had the lunar eclipse in his first house, yeah? In his first house, where his ascendant is and the sun, and that happened in Scorpio. But the moon has kept tracking around. Now remember that the moon cycle is every 27 days or so. So now it's almost like, 2 weeks later, the moon is now in Taurus, but she's a new moon. When she was here, she was full. Yeah. This was things coming out, illumination, things reaching fruition of some kind. Now she's new, and this is where the sun is as well. The sun is, pardon me, is in sidereal Taurus. Yeah, because look, sidereal Taurus runs from May 15th to June 14th. So it's June 10th today. So it's still in Taurus. And the eclipses are happening on this axis. Yeah, sidereal Taurus, sidereal Scorpio. And the eclipse is actually happening, or happened, because it's this is past tense really. It's actually happened. At least, it's happened basically. So this is slightly after, filming slightly after. And it is in the nakshatra, which is called Mrigashira, which is about the search, the search for beauty, the search for everything. We're all searching for justice, searching for truth, searching for beauty, in this kind of rather difficult time in this world. We're all searching for something because we want resolution, we want justice, we want certain people to face their comeuppance. Now, as I've said before, Trump has got, what's he got here in his 10th house of career? Trump has got, what has he got? He has got, where am I looking here? Yeah, so he's got Rahu, he's got the sun in his main chart, and he's also got Uranus there, if I remember correctly. And of course we're going to have the moon there as well, which is not the best planet for him. Let me just double check. Let me just do a file open and let me just double check that I've got that information correct, because I know it is the sun, Uranus. Let me just see if I've got Trump's chart up here somewhere. I think I already have got it. Joe Biden, Donald Trump. Here we go. Yeah, so he's got the sun, Rahu, and Uranus. At 20, and this is all happening in his 10th house. Because he's a Leo ascendant in Vedic astrology. This is happening in his 10th house. And here the sun is at 29 degrees 40 minutes. Rahu is at 27 degrees 41 minutes. This is at the time that Trump was born, by the way. But look, Uranus is at 24 degrees 47 minutes. 27 degrees 47 minutes. And the eclipse is happening, the sun is at 25 degrees 36 minutes. And Mercury is there as well at 26 degrees 33, and the moon is at 25 degrees 19 minutes. This is happening exactly on Donald Trump's Uranus. What is Uranus? Uranus is the planet of rebellion, shocks and surprises, revolution, insurrection, one could say. So, but remember, the eclipses are unpredictable. Will this be some kind of shocking thing where by some weird quirk or fate, Trump gets his wish of being reinstated as leader, which is highly unlikely. It really is. It would take a military coup. That's what it would take. And that's obviously what they're talking about. Remember Fascist Flynn, who's now kind of closed his lips a little bit. This is just outrageous. Outrageous. I still can't get over it. I never thought I would see a US general, doesn't matter if he's retired or not, that would be calling for insurrection in his own country. That's how crazy things have got. But anyway, rant over. Uranus is the planet of shocks and surprises. So what does this mean? Does this mean, could the eclipse deliver the opposite, which is some kind of shocking change of fate for Donald Trump, some spectacular fall from grace? Because this literally is, it's right on top of his Uranus. And Uranus is an unusual planet. It's a maverick planet. It's very unpredictable. And eclipses are unpredictable, but this is happening in his 10th house. For his daughter, Madame Ivanka, is happening in her 6th house of enemies, yeah? And already she's had a few shocks and surprises and stuff like that. And for Joe Biden, what we need to remember, oh, what am I talking about? Oh my God, look at that. I didn't even realize I was doing the same. Joe Biden has got, Uranus is in a slightly different place. He's got his Uranus is involved in this eclipse as well, yeah? But his Uranus is at 9 degrees 43 minutes. But going back, this is Trumpy Trump here, Duck L'Orange. 24 degrees 47 minutes. So this eclipse is happening right on top. So what does that mean? And it's happening in his 10th house, which is public standing and career. And for Biden, it's happening in his 7th house, yeah, the 7th house, which deals with relationships, but it also deals with things abroad and open enemies in mundane astrology. This is why we have to pray for Biden. Now, when we look at it from the Biden perspective, does it mean that because he's now overseas, yeah, 7th house is also overseas, trading with nations. He's in the UK right now, he's in Cornwall, apparently. Not even apparently, he's here, he's in the UK, and there's other stuff that he's going to see. And then eventually, as we know, he's going to see who? Putinska, yeah? In Geneva on the 16th of June. So he's got Uranus here. It's not quite the same degree, but his Saturn is at 16 degrees 53 minutes. But you know, not the best place to be having an eclipse happen. But what will it be? Will it go wrong in some way? Yeah, because eclipses can be unpredictable. Or will it be a triumph? We have to see. The eclipses are very unpredictable. We can never be 100% sure when it comes to an eclipse. Okay, so I just thought I'd give that update there. We just have to see how the energy plays out. But Uranus is an unpredictable, oh my Lord, why did I not sort my hair out before? Uranus is an unpredictable energy. And Uranus is being hit in Donald Trump's chart and in Joe Biden's chart as well, yeah? And there's all sorts of stuff going on because, you know, there's squares to the eclipse, you know, from, you know, Mars is squaring Saturn and all that stuff. But I don't want to get too carried away on all that because really at the end of the day, this video is about you. And, you know, there's only so much that we can do when it comes to leaders, yeah? Leaders, etc. Right, so let's start with Aries and just work our way around. So this time, yeah, Aries is here. Misha. April 13th to May 14th, yeah? If the sun is there, then your sun sign is Aries. Anyway, I've done this before, but I'll just do a little doodah. So if this would be your first house, then Taurus is the 2nd house. So the eclipse is happening in the 2nd house. What does the 2nd house deal with? The 2nd house deals with money, family, values, finance, resources, food, etc. So the eclipse is falling here. So this could mean some kind of change in regards to one's finances, or some kind of significant change in the family in some kind of way. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, one will have to see, because again, like I said, the eclipses are unpredictable. It could be difficult, it could be meh, mediocre, or it could be something wonderful. You have to see. It's going to change and vary for each person, but the theme will be money, family, and security will be involved in this. And let's say as well, I was talking about the sun, but this is even more relevant if it is Aries ascendant. Remember, I'm talking sidereal astrology. I get people asking me, and they're like, what astrology are you doing? And which is a fair question. But I say on every video, sidereal Indian Vedic astrology, which is 24 degrees backwards from the tropical placements. Yeah, this is where the planets truly are. I am a neo-Vedic astrologer. Yeah, and what that means is I also include the outer planets when I do my predictions and stuff like that. In traditional Vedic astrology, they only use Saturn and inwards, but I include the outer planets as well because they are so powerful. So I am a Vedic astrologer. This is not tropical. All right. Now I've got that off my chest. And I've got a pizza coming soon as well, so I need to hurry up. Okay, so happening second house. So second house, family values. Yeah, let's just go over some of the things. Second house, deals with the face, neck, the teeth. Yes, so some of you could be having dental work. Early childhood, it deals with the voice, food and diet, education, music, money, speech, yeah, vision, the right eye in particular. Maybe some of you getting new glasses. The sun deals with eyesight, and it deals with family and confidence and values. So there you are. All right, next sign. Going to Taurus, yeah. For Taurus ascendant or moon, but let's stick with the ascendant, yeah? This is happening in your first house. Whoa! Oh my goodness, eclipse in the first house. What is the first house? So if we just look here, let's just roll back up. Deals with the top of the head, deals with the physical body, the health, the constitution, personality, inspirations, innate inspirations, first impressions, appearance, character, and birth into this world. So, Taurus people, Taurus ascendant in particular, Taurus moon, and of course then the sun sign. This is re-evaluating things about yourself, yeah, what you stand for, what you want to do going forward. Yeah, you've had a bit of a shake-up. Like I said, it could be challenging, it could be meh, or it could be something really fascinating. But as this is happening in your first house in your body, it will be significant. All Taurians will feel this. Yeah. So this is where you're reevaluating your life, looking at different things. What's important to you? Yeah, it's an eclipse, so things come out of the dark. You may feel differently about things, or you may even want a makeover and you want to turn over a new leaf, especially in regards to your health or your appearance or anything like that. First house. All right, Gemini. We're going to rattle through this because I don't want these videos to be too long. And also as well, it's my third. You only want to hear about the eclipses so much. Right. Gemini people. So what happens here? So Gemini again, ascendant, most strongly, moon, and then sun. So if we look here, Gemini being here, Taurus will be the 12th house here because we always go clockwise when we're talking about the planets and the houses. So it means this is happening in the 12th house for Gemini. What is the 12th house? All right. It deals with escape and endings, rest and deep research. Deals with loss and foreign lands. It can deal with confusion, spiritual retreats. It can deal with hospitals, prisons, foreign income, bed pleasures. Ooh. It can deal with hidden enemies, endings, addictions, defeats, charity. And it can deal with past life and islands and forests and escapes, travel, spirituality, yeah? So some of the Geminis, yeah, will be having some very interesting dreams. Yeah, you would have been having some very interesting dreams, maybe dreaming about people from the past, people that are passed over. Some of you could be retiring. Yeah, some of you could be retiring. 12th house can also be about retiring. You know, it means loss, but not all loss is bad. It means endings and beginnings, beginnings and endings. It's like the world card in tarot. Oh, I must do a quick pull as well. So there you are. So for Geminis, those are those kind of things that you'll be dealing with. This is also will be a good time to go on pilgrimage, travel, you know, maybe travel across your own country, you know, if you've had your jabs or whatnot. or you just feel like you need to get out and change things, or if you're feeling like you want to do some meditation and stuff like that. So for Geminis, there you are, it's happening here. And remember as well, Taurus is a sign of food, so you could be looking at your diet as well. Yeah, maybe looking to lose a bit of weight by changing your diet, something like that. Yeah, or just the need to let things go, let's put it that way. All right, so let's go to Cancer. Yeah, let's go to the sign of Cancer. So for Cancerians, if we count backwards, yeah, this has happened in the 11th house. Yeah, 12, 11. Okay, yeah, exactly. 1, 12, 11. So 11th house. So now the 11th house is deals with great gains, is associated with great gains. In fact, what I should do is I should just lift it up, shouldn't I? Just lift it up. What's the 11th house? It deals with hopes and dreams, great gains, attainment of desires, lump sums or large amounts of money. Deals with the eldest siblings, deals with the internet, groups and organizations of all kinds, deals with humanitarianism, side hustle income, and it can even deal with social expectations and things like that. So for Cancerian people, the eclipse is falling in that area of life. So that could be making new friends, new associations. Oh, in fact, yeah, because we know I'm a Cancer ascendant. I do have a new association. I'm doing a new collaboration. Forgot to mention. Now, I've mentioned it on my community channel, but not everyone has seen it. So I'm going to be pairing up with Dr. Lina Rodriguez, yeah, on her channel this Monday coming. Now, it's going to be 10 a.m. my time, 10 a.m. my time in the UK, which is going to mean something like, 5 a.m. or whatever Eastern time, or 4, depending, because we're in British summertime. So you guys will be asleep. My American audience, America, South America, Canada, you guys will probably be asleep. I mean, if you want to be up at that time, be my guest. But I mean, that's really tiny hours. And then, of course, in Europe, you'll be seeing it in real time. And for Lena, it's going to be her night time. But this is happening Monday, 14th of June, 10 a.m. UK time. And then everyone is forward and backwards, from there. So as you can imagine, we'll get stuck in, and we're going to be obviously discussing tarot, world events on my community button. Please visit my community button if you're a subscriber. And of course, please like and subscribe and all of that stuff, as you guys have been doing. And of course, welcome to new subscribers. So great to see you. And of course, my subscribers who've stuck with me, love you all. So look on the community button, and there you can leave some questions. You can also leave questions as well in the comments below. But at least if you click the community button on my website, you can see where I've posted up on there, and you can put, at least then all the questions are in one place. So if you have any questions for us coming up, now's the time. Yeah, now's the time, and then we'll try and answer everything on Monday. And of course, you guys will see me this coming Saturday as well on Marie's table, where you'll see me with, of course, with Marie, Ganga, and Diane's tarot. So much fun, such a hoot, but so much to talk about. So we'll see what happens around these eclipses. Now, getting back to Cancer. So just like I read, new friends, associations, interesting things coming out of the woodwork. Let me see how I'm doing on time. Okay, I'm not doing too bad. Interesting things coming out of the woodwork in regards to friends or siblings or organizations. This could be a new development, new partnerships in some way, yeah, like me teaming up with Lena, or it could be something a bit more challenging with your partnerships, or something indifferent. But either way, it's happening there in the 11th house. So think of those associations that I've said and see how that applies to your life, especially as well if you are a Cancer ascendant, Cancer moon, and then the sun to a lesser extent. Okay, next one, Leo. Let's get cracking. Okay, so Leo, and remember as well, look at these dates as well, and then you can see, I don't need to read it out each time because I've already done it before. So if you are a Leo, this will be happening in your 10th house. Yeah, 1, 12, 11, 10. 10th house, which of course is the same for Duck L'Orange. Yeah. So the eclipse, the shadow is falling through here. Now, what does this mean? Like we said, what's the 10th house? What's the 10th house? The 10th house is what? Public duties, career, presidents, reputation, bosses, fame, father's wealth, honors, vocation, status, purpose, government, authority figures, and highest achievements. So for the Leos of this world, you're going to be reassessing. You're going to be looking at your career, your highest achievements, your purpose, what you want to contribute to the world. Yeah, your standing, your name and fame. You want to be looking at. Some of you will be going through career changes. Some of you might be starting a new career. For some of you, you might be ending a career. And you're just like, I'm done. I've had enough of whatever. Yeah, and you're walking away. Eclipse. But again, the eclipses are unpredictable, so you would have to see how it manifests in your life. Yeah, but remember as well, eclipses are downloads. New information kind of comes in. But as I said, they are unpredictable. We just have to see how they go. But for Leos, it's all around career, name and fame, public standing, contribution and dharma in some kind of way. Yeah, what am I going to do next? How am I going to show up in the world? All right, Virgo. For Virgo, so let's do here 1, 12, 11, 10, 9. This is the 9th house. 9th house for Virgos. So what's the 9th house all about? It's all about what? Philosophy and beliefs. Yeah, it's the 9th house. Deals with higher learning, gurus and teachers, beliefs and politics, publishing and travels, religion and fanaticism, spirituality and innate inspirations. Yeah, so the 9th house can deal with luck. Yeah, but it's also gurus and teachers. Now there's a funny thing with Virgos. Now I've got my sun in Virgo. Yeah, but not my ascendant. It's strongest for the ascendant. So if we look here, if you're a Virgo, it means Pisces rules the 7th house. Pisces is about fantasies, illusions, and dreams. Sometimes, dear Virgo, now I can say this because my sun sign is here, but there it can be an aspect, even though Virgo's as practical and as detailed as we are, yeah, particularly if you've got your sun sign here as well, you know, organizing the kingdom, all that kind of stuff, there can be fantasy projections when it comes to relationships and other people, yeah? And here, the eclipse is happening in the 9th house of gurus. So there could be some people potentially in someone's base, shall we say, Duck L'Orange's base, that could find some revelations about their guru, yeah? But remember, the 9th house is the law, and it's not just about Donald Trump, it's the law. Maybe there's something that we will find out about certain people in the law, because not everyone is into Trump. A lot of people are, but not everyone. We still need to remember the majority are kind of looking at this and going, what is going on? Yeah. So there could be, particularly for Virgos, some kind of people that we look up to, maybe not quite living up to expectations. Yeah, that could be true for Democrats as well. We could be looking at people in the law not quite living up to expectations. Yeah, from that Virgoan perspective. So I just thought I would share that. But also as well, this could mean education and study. Yeah, you're having some education, you're doing, you know, you're just doing something interesting in regards to learning new stuff. Yeah. So, and also as well, this could be the 9th house deals with the father as well. So check in with Pops and make sure that his health is okay. Yeah, because that is an eclipse in the 9th house. Okay, Libra. Now you see Libra is getting the double drishti here. I could mention it. I've mentioned it in other videos, but Libra is getting the double drishti. Yeah, so that's a lot of sweat, lot of action happening on Libra. And like I said, Libra represents the what? The law. Yeah. Saturn and Jupiter aspecting Libra. So for Librans, if we count 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Oh, This is happening in the 8th house, yeah? So as we know, what's the 8th house, yeah? Sex, death, and rock and roll. So it deals with transformation. It deals with traumas. It deals with surrender, life insurance. It deals with addiction, psychology, disgrace. It deals with metaphysics, bankruptcy, shamans, taxes, corruption. It deals with money from others, astrology, life force, kundalini, transformation, yeah? Powerful house to have an eclipse fall in, yeah? But this can mean, you know, things like inheritance or getting a tax rebate. Well, yeah, it's happening in the 8th house. Could do, yeah, tax rebate, things like that. Other people's money, spouses' money. Yeah, someone gets a job, loses a job, or, you know, there's something happening in there. The eclipse is happening there in terms of 8th house things. So what I would say is for people that are Virgo, you know, just pay close attention to stuff. Virgo, think people that are Libra, pay close attention to stuff, but again, try not to be too fearful. Yeah, even though it's the 8th house, this is also a spiritual time. Yeah, this is an opportunity for a spiritual breakthrough or to catharsis, to lance a boil in one's life, to let something go, to transmute, to transform something. Yeah, the 8th house is not all bad. Yeah, it's a very transformative, very powerful house. So for Libras, yeah, transformative time. Okay, moving on. Scorpios. Now you guys, of course, you had the lunar eclipse slap bang in your first house. Yeah, particularly if you're ascendant, if you're Joe Biden, is Scorpio. Yeah, so let's count backwards. 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So this is happening in the 1-7 axis. So this could affect Scorpio's partners, yeah? Or business or relationships, yeah? What's the 7th house? Relationships, marriage, desire, business, contracts, passion, foreign lands, courts, open enemies, sexual passion, yeah? Deals with public life as well. So here, this could be legal stuff for Scorpios, yeah? Or meeting others in foreign lands. Where's Joe Biden? He's abroad. You see, his ascendant is Scorpio, and where is he? He's in England, in my own country. Yeah, abroad. Yeah, there we are. So some of you could be literally traveling or traveling within your own country, or seeing people dealing with contracts, marriage, those kind of things. But the Taurus is also assets. Yeah, beliefs, values. So if you are in relationships, this could be where you might be talking about assets going forward. Yeah, the money on the table, what's coming in, who earns what, backwards and forwards, that kind of stuff. Negotiation. Yeah, so that's really going to be on the, and also as well, things like trade. Yeah. So if you have a business, this could be where you might be having a chat with your business partner who might turn out to be a sidereal Taurus. Yeah, you never know. Or they might even be Taurus in tropical. Which can often happen as well. You know, it's the energy, the vibration of Taurus is there. So pay attention to that. All righty. Now we move to Sagittarius. So let's count backwards. In fact, or shall we count forwards? Yeah, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for Sagittarius, it's happening in the 6th house, which is what? Enemies, yeah? Enemies, but also as well, health, routines. Let me just read through, make sure I've not missed anything. 6th house deals with health and overcoming obstacles, deals with pets, deals with divorce, deals with lawsuits, the stomach, yeah, digestion, debts, food and diet, accidents and thieves, enemies, challenging competition, deals with police and military, maybe some of you are military peeps. But it also deals with therapies and routines. It deals with yoga, yeah? Deals with yoga and exercise, working out, going to the gym, practical skills, yeah? So for Saggies, they might be dealing with the humdrum practicalities of life right now. Solving problems, just fixing stuff. This is a great time to kind of like fix things that maybe are not working so great. Practicalities, diet, food, exercise, working out, those kind of things. Keeping an eye on your enemies, dealing with litigation or stuff like that, but putting certain things to bed in in that shape or form. Trying to keep things neat and tidy. This is a great time for a clear out as well, a declutter. Yeah, if you've got a garage that's full of junk, time to sell it. Yeah, because the eclipse is falling there. And Taurus is assets as well, possessions. Yeah, so some of you might need to kind of clear out, you know, the old garage. Let's see here. Okay, I'm not doing too bad on time. All right, so moving on to Capricorn, sidereal Capricorn. Now for you guys, oh man, you've got Saturn in your first house, but the eclipse is happening 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses away in sidereal Taurus. What does that deal with? What does the 5th house deal with? It deals with creativity and the giving heart. It deals with true intelligence, divine intelligence, common sense, yeah, which is obviously a rare thing. So it deals with children, yeah? So there could be things to do with children or any creative projects. It also deals with giving consultations and advice. It deals with talent, romance, speculation, sport, kings and politics. It deals with spiritual pursuits, books, writing books. Also deals with self-confidence, recognition and the ability to improve. So Saggies are trying to improve their life in some kind of way. Yeah. Turning over a new leaf. Sorry, that's my pizza. I'll have to pause it there. Okay, everyone, I am back. Sorry for that interruption. Literally, the buzzer went. I had to go and have my bit of pizza. So I had a good old scoff, and I am back. And anyway, so where was I? Oh, God, got a little bit of a sweat going on now. But anyway, never mind. I will persist. Let me just make sure that the camera, let me just move this a little bit. Oh, come on, don't misbehave. There we go. Make sure you can see all the text and everything. Now, if I remember correctly, I think I was at Capricorn. And the eclipse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, happening in the 5th house. So it's all things to do with creativity, children, any creative legacy that lives beyond us, but also deals with romance. Yeah, deals with romance, deals with sport. So maybe for, now this is an eclipse. So remember, this means it's some kind of download, some kind of portal in regards to one's children or creativity or activities of some kind. So it could be that your kids have some kind of revelation or some wonderful kind of insight, something like that. Or maybe there's a little challenge with one of them or two of them. Or it's about you reviewing your creative projects. Maybe you get a flash of inspiration, yeah? Because the 5th house also deals with writing and giving advice and wise counsel to others. So it could be things around that, particularly as well if you are a Capricorn ascendant and moon, and then of course, you know, the sun. Right, moving on. Let's talk about Aquarius. I have a little slurp here, made a little beverage here. Just sort of like a bit of fruit juice with a little bit of grenadine. It doesn't quite work, but it's still going to get drunk anyway. Whatever. Anyway. So if we look here, so did I say grenadine? Campari, I meant to say Campari. Anyway, so if we look here, Aquarius. So if we count around, so 1, 2, 3, 4. For Aquarius people, they've got Jupiter in the 1st house, yeah, which is a bit of a blessing, feeling optimistic about things, expansive, yeah, maybe learning new things, looking at new opportunities. But the 4th house is what? It deals with home, hearth, family, yeah. So let's remind ourselves of the specifics about the 4th house. Forgive me, of course, I've just eaten, so it will affect my voice a little bit, and I ate dairy, of course, cheese. Right, it deals with the receptive heart, the 4th house, the 4th chakra in particular. It deals with the mother, ancestors, real estate, history, the storehouse, vehicles, even boats, happiness, things that are underground, emotions, honesty, even dishonesty as well. It deals with master degrees and doctorates, the homeland, and it can deal with the stomach as well and the breasts, yeah? So here, really, when we think about this, is dealing with the emotions primarily for people that are Taurus. Yeah, the emotions. And sorry, Aquarius, people that are Aquarius. But Taurus is a fixed sign. Yeah. So maybe it's not quite so easy for Aquarian people to express their emotions. Yeah. Although they do feel things very strongly. But it's not just about that either. This is to do with Taurus is about tangible results. So Aquarians may be expecting some kind of tangible result in regards to fourth house issues. Now this is an eclipse, so like I said, it could be challenging, it could be meh, indifferent, or it could be a breakthrough of some kind. So there could be people who are sidereal Aquarius in particular, sidereal ascendant Aquarius in particular. Yeah, remember this is sidereal astrology. And then of course the moon and then the sun. So real estate, yeah, things to do with real estate, boats, vehicles. Or your mother could have some flash of inspiration or maybe some challenges as well, because the ninth house is the father and the fourth house is the mother. So if you're Aquarius and you have those placements strong, then check in on your mother, make sure that she's okay. Or maybe she's had some inspiration, some flash or something like that. Remember the eclipse points are unpredictable, yeah? It's not easy to predict this energy, but see how it goes. But things to do with vehicles, real estate, the emotions. Maybe it's time to have a heart-to-heart, yeah, with some members of one's family, yeah? If you're an Aquarius ascendant, yeah? Maybe the family is being a bit of a pain in the you-know-what, yeah? And it's time to just... you know what, I need to bring this to a head, bringing things out of the shadows. I need to talk about this, or I need to get stuff off my chest. Could be that as well. Or Aquarius people could be moving. Yeah, it could be moving, getting new real estate or getting a new car. Or maybe it's something like the car breaks down. You go, yeah, trying to start, you getting ready for work in the morning for those of you that have gone back to work. And are not working from home, you're sitting in a car and you're like, oh, typical, yeah, car's not working, or the car needs some refurbishment, or the boat, or whatever. Either way, it's fourth house stuff. So vehicles, mother, real estate, and the emotions are prescient at this time because that's where the eclipses are falling. All right, last but not least, Pisces. Oh my God, why did I not sort out my hair? Anyway, never mind, whatever. I've got 3 planets in Leo, so sometimes the vanity gets the better of me, but whatever. Anyway, Mina, that's what she's called, Mina, Pisces. Yeah, so Pisces. So for you guys, if we count here, 1, 2, 3, this is happening in the 3rd house of communications. Yeah, what's 3rd house all about? Let's remind ourselves. So it deals with the hands, the upper lungs, deals with the hearing, the right ear in particular. It deals with courage, deals with siblings, deals with primary thoughts, life force, acquired skills, the creative arts, all forms of communication, competition, siblings, like I said before, sales, travels, writing, self-made money, and entertainers of all kinds, yeah? So what this is about, really, this is so much about communication and siblings. So some of you, you know, maybe this is time to be on the phone, have a chat with your siblings. It also deals with the youngest sibling in particular. What's going on with them? What's their story? Are they having some big event happen in their life? Also as well, this is to do with emails, social media, all of that different kind of stuff. Remember, the eclipse is a shadow, so there's a shadow being cast here. Maybe something, pardon me, comes out of the dark. Be mindful of one's communication at this time, yeah? There's a good chance it could be taken the wrong way. And let's not forget as well, forgot to mention, Mercury, planet Mercury, is a part of all of this solar eclipse. So that means mercurial things are relevant for all the signs. And I would say for Pisces in particular, because Mercury naturally rules the third house and the sixth house by the third sign Gemini and the sixth sign Virgo. So for Pisces, this really is got a lot to do with communication, siblings, travel, having to change your travel plans perhaps. Maybe you're planning to go on a holiday and the eclipse has come in and just, locked that off. Or maybe something went wrong somewhere else and another opportunity has come. This is a chance as well, also as well for breakthroughs, downloads. Yeah, remember eclipses are downloads, they're portals. Yeah, they open up things. Things can leave, things can come. Yeah, or almost action to myself, but you know what I mean? Things can leave and things can come down. It's normally in the form of information. Third house is all about information, travel, practical skills, all of those different kind of things. So there could be elements of that as well for Pisces. Yeah, so this is very much, because it's also Mercury retrograde, pay attention to your devices. Maybe your laptop's just blown up, or your mobile phone's gone a bit weird or wrong, or you've said something and it's been completely misconstrued. Yeah, that's another one. But this is also a chance as well to upgrade, go to the next level in terms of one's communication. This also deals with writing and journalism and stuff like that. Maybe writing blogs or maybe giving presentations at work. It deals with practical skills as well. Yeah. So for Pisces, this is very much things to do with hands-on information, the exchange backwards and forwards, travel. This again could mean commuting for work as well. Maybe since the lockdown now you've been called back into the office and it's time to, because this third house also deals with colleagues as well. Sixth house deals with colleagues, but third house is colleagues that are more like friends, yeah, like siblings in a way. It could be people that you've been working with for years, yeah, and you know each other really well. So there's lots of communications, lots of backwards and forwards, lots of stuff going on. And so that's going to be very interesting for Pisces people. So that was a bit of a whistle-stop tour. And because ideally I would like these videos to be less than an hour. I don't want them to be too long. So as many of you will know, I am actually offering tarot now on my website. Yes, I'm offering tarot. Done a few consultations already, which I've been really enjoying. Sharing, because tarot is just another language really. So I do half-hour consultations, 45 minutes or an hour, whatever you want, really, whatever you want. And we look at things as well. And of course, sometimes I'm blending a little bit of astrology, but tarot is its own thing as well. It's its own language, as we see, but the two often interact. So that's there as well. So of course, my website is thearchetypalblueprint.com. And just another reminder as well that I'm going to be collaborating with Dr. Lina Rodriguez. I can't say that properly. Rodriguez. We all know her of tarot. Oh my God, the humor! Get ready. We've got a Brit and an Aussie together. Hold on to your underwear, because us Aussie and Brits, when we come to the humor, we really go for it. So that's going to be quite sharp and quite spicy, I would imagine. So I'm just going to say in advance, don't feel too offended, yeah, if we really go there on some topics. Because when you get Brits and Aussies together, oh my goodness, get ready. So I'm looking forward to that. So I want to say once more, thank you so much to everyone for subscribing to my channel. Mwah! To all my subscribers and my new subscribers, you are welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Wonderful comments from everyone. Thanks so much. And you will see me on Saturday on Marie's table, of course, and then on Monday with Dr. Lina Rodriguez, just to go over those timings again, 10 a.m. UK time. Yeah, so you got to work backwards and forwards from that. In America, in the Americas, Canada, is small hours of the morning, like 4 or 5 a.m. and back. Of course, in Europe, of course, it's around about that time, and then going forward in Asia as well, it'll be the afternoon. Australia will be the evening, yeah. So this will be a lot of fun. So I think I will leave it there. Let's see what happens. Again, prayers for Biden and his wife and the administration that they can overcome all of these challenges at the moment. We're also as well probably going to hear a lot more stuff from Duck Larange, because of course the eclipse is happening in his 10th house of career, yeah, and public standing. Like I said, Madame Ivanka, for her it's the 6th house, yeah, so there's going to be more stuff about that. But also as well, let's not forget this double drishti here on Libra, the legal profession. Yes, the eclipse is not quite falling there. That's going to happen next year. But the fact that the double drishti is there, yeah, the double drishti is there, shows there is stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff to come out. And remember as well, Uranus is being activated in both Biden's chart and in Donald Trump's chart as well. Yeah, so there's lots going on. But anyway, I will leave it there. So hopefully that's a bit more, I want it to be a bit more of an optimistic note. Thank you all again so much for being part of my channel. And I will see you all on Saturday. All right, cheers, bye-bye.